on VTV News. Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia work together to strengthen regional solidarity. Thanh Hóa, Nghệ An drive economic growth with local advantages.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, VTV News starts right now.
Good morning. It is now 8 a.m. local time and you're watching VTV News. I'm Phie with the latest updates. Now, on Sunday, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended Vietnam National University Ho Chi Minh City's 30th anniversary ceremony, where the institution received the first-class labor medal. More to follow.
On behalf of the party and state leaders, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh acknowledged and praised the remarkable achievements of Vietnam National University Ho Chi Minh City's teachers and students over their 30-year history. He affirmed that these accomplishments symbolize the outstanding efforts, comprehensive innovation, and continuous development of Vietnam's higher education system. The Prime Minister emphasized that the party and state consistently prioritize leadership, research, and policy development in education, training, science, and high-quality human resources. He requested the university to strengthen its multidisciplinary, multi-field, and multi-level system with the goal of becoming Vietnam's leading ecosystem for education, science, technology, and management.
I want to emphasize that this represents the strength of our country, the Vietnamese people, and Vietnamese intelligence. Without developing basic sciences, we cannot advance in science, technology, or management sciences. A strong foundation allows us to develop intelligence and capabilities at each stage, according to our requirements and assigned duties. However, I must be honest, we have sometimes neglected this. I sincerely hope we will pay more attention and invest more in basic sciences, overcoming the tendency to undervalue them, including culture, history, art, physical education, and sports.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh expressed his belief that Vietnam National University Ho Chi Minh City, as a pioneer in science and technology, will build upon its proud 30-year legacy of achievements.
Now, also on Sunday, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính led a conference to announce the Politburo and Secretariat's 2025 inspection plans for the standing committees of Ho Chi Minh City, Bình Dương, and Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. The inspection will assess key political tasks, focusing on implementing central committee resolutions and directives. The Prime Minister stressed the importance of conducting these inspections with democracy, honesty, and efficiency, while avoiding mere formalities. Acknowledging the Southeast region's achievements, he noted ongoing challenges in implementing new policies. The inspection will evaluate strengths and limitations and identify obstacles needing resolution. The government's top leader directed local authorities to provide full cooperation, emphasizing the importance of fighting corruption, promoting solidarity, and developing a dynamic leadership team for national development. A consistent policy remains the top priority in maintaining the traditional friendship between Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. This was affirmed during the Saturday's high-level meeting between Party General Secretary To Lam, Cambodian People's Party President and Senate President Hun Sen, and Lao People's Revolutionary Party General Secretary and President Thong Lun Sisulit.
Established in 1930, the Indochinese Communist Party played a pivotal role in leading the revolutionary movement across Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. In 1951, the party advocated for the formation of separate revolutionary parties for each country, leading to the birth of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and the Cambodian People's Party.
Based on the policies of the three parties and three governments, we see that there has been development in all fields of each country, and the friendship, solidarity, and cooperation between the three countries have been further strengthened, not allowing hostile forces from outside to divide them.
The three countries actively cooperate in politics, defense security, foreign affairs, economy, trade, and investment. Regular meetings between senior leaders serve as a cornerstone for guiding cooperation, strengthening mutual trust, and addressing strategic issues affecting each country's stability and development.
To this day, political trust between the three countries remains strong. Economic, trade, investment, cultural, educational, scientific, and technological cooperation has evolved positively. Defense and security partnerships have been effectively promoted. As the region and world grow increasingly volatile, the tradition of solidarity among these three countries plays an even more vital role, serving as a priceless, sacred, and enduring shared heritage of their peoples.
The leaders of the three parties have also agreed to deepen defense and security cooperation, making an important contribution to maintaining stability, security, politics, and society in each country. They emphasize the importance of strengthening the connection of the three economies, improving people's lives, and jointly contributing to peace, stability, cooperation, and development in the region and the world.
Nurtured across generations, the relationship between the Communist Party of Vietnam, the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, and the Cambodian People's Party has grown increasingly strong. This alliance continues to guide relations between the three countries, helping ensure peace, stability, and development.
Now, at a recent Council conference on adjusting the National Power Development Plan for 2021 to 2030 with a vision to 2050, Deputy Prime Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn praised the event's timely organization to gather local inputs and finalize the 8th power plan adjustments. He instructed the drafting committee to refine the proposal before submitting it to the Government Standing Committee. The plan must align with national energy transition goals, environmental protection, and cost efficiency. It should also enhance regional power grid connectivity and support Vietnam's commitment to achieving net zero emissions by 2050. Under Resolution 25, the government has assigned several localities double-digit growth targets for 2025. Among these are two key provinces in the north-central coast, Nghệ An and Thanh Hóa. Both have consistently delivered a strong economic growth in recent years and rank among the nation's leaders in attracting foreign investments.
This FDI enterprise operates with a workforce of nearly 1,000 employees. Export orders have kept production at full capacity throughout the year. The company has already secured orders for next year and plans to expand into new export markets.
Our factory is strategically located to serve northern region customers like Kampal and Wistron, while also facilitating exports to Southeast Asian countries such as Thailand and Indonesia. So we expect strong export performance this year and in the years ahead.
Nghệ An's strategy to reach its 10.5% growth target this year continues to rely on three key strengths: consumption, investment, and export.
Our focus is on FDI projects in economic zones and industrial parks that will begin operations in 2025, adding to our production capacity. We expect about 18 new projects to commence operations, with export turnover targeted at $4.5 billion USD.
As for Thanh Hóa province, the government has assigned it a GRDP growth target of at least 11%. The industrial sector, one of the province's two most crucial sectors, is expected to grow by about 18%.
We focus on developing heavy industry and supporting industry. The province is continuing to direct manufacturing enterprises in Thanh Hóa City, Nghi Sơn Economic Zone, Bim Sơn, and Sum Sơn as the four major growth axes of the province.
Having approved 46 industrial projects in principle last year, Thanh Hóa expects to attract more major strategic projects this year. The province is actively promoting investment projects worth millions of USD for industrial park infrastructure development and operations.
Welcome back to VTV News. Starting next Saturday, Hanoi will pilot a restriction on vehicles with more than 16 seats, except for buses and school buses in the Hoan Kiem Lake area and Old Quarter District. The restrictions will apply during early morning and late afternoon hours for 6 months. This initiative aims to reduce traffic congestions and emissions in the Old Quarter.
The roads in the Old Quarter are narrow. Even brief 5 to 10 minute stops to pick up and drop off passengers cause traffic congestion on weekdays, particularly during morning and afternoon rush hours.
Every day there are many cars. The road is so crowded that you can't pass. There are a lot of them, especially in the morning. The cars are big, long, and take up the whole road.
Depending on the car, it could take about 10 to 15 minutes for a 45-seater to drop off passengers. People park in the opposite direction while unloading, forcing passengers to cross the street, which sometimes causes arguments.
Next week, Hanoi will launch a pilot program in the Hoan Kiem Lake area and Old Quarter that restricts vehicles with more than 16 seats, with exceptions for buses and school buses.
Asian tourists generally prefer shorter walking distances, and elderly visitors also tend to avoid walking far. The more distant transfer points can be challenging for Asian tour groups. However, having a single designated point helps drivers stay organized and avoid penalties.
Well, there's a lot of pedestrians on the roads and stuff, so, you know, it's more risk of someone getting hit by a car, so, I don't know, I think it's probably a good thing that, yeah, there's got to be not many more cars on the road, so yeah.
Where possible, we'll adjust hotel pickup times. Otherwise, we'll identify the closest pickup points and work with hotels to arrange luggage transport and customer assistance. We'll inform customers that they may need to walk a short distance, or if the distance is too far, we'll provide a shuttle bus service.
The restrictions will be in effect from 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. daily. After the 6-month pilot period, agencies will evaluate its effectiveness and submit their findings to the city for review and final decision.
After just 2 months of operation, Ho Chi Minh City's Metro Line 1, Bến Thành Suối Tiên, has attracted over 4.6 million passengers. In the first 2 weeks of February alone, ridership surged by over 120% compared to initial projections, with nearly 3,800 train trips completed. The metro operates from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. The service provider has implemented a modern automatic fare collection system that accepts QR codes, single-trip tickets, bank cards, and e-wallets. Last weekend at the Military Medical Academy, the General Department of Politics of the Vietnam People's Army launched its 2025 voluntary blood donation campaign for Army youth. More than 1,300 officers and youth union members registered to donate blood at the Military Medical Academy and Army Officer School 2. The campaign will be implemented throughout the Army this year, aiming to collect over 45,000 blood units. Several units have also established living blood banks to ensure a ready supply for emergencies. And up next is the weather forecast. And that's the end of VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can download VTVgo from App Store or Google Play, or visit our YouTube channel, VTV4Go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again at 3 p.m. local time.